What's going on, Facebook and YouTube? Listen, man. I'm just gonna be honest. Just when I think that there's no level of dumb that a Trump supporter can sink to, here comes another supporter who will literally trump the stupidity of the previous supporter that I classified as the dumbest individual on the planet for Trump. Let me just say this. This man said some things about U.S. District Judge Tanya S. Chutkan. She is the one that is overseeing the January 6th case involving President Trump. Okay? I'm just going to play the video of what this individual said about this esteemed woman here. What he said and what motivated him to say it.
You're a fucking immigrant. We have a black immigrant, and she's appointed by Obama, another non-citizen, another non-naturalized non-citizen from Kenya, presiding over a case of a former president and a job creator and a billionaire and an all-around titan, admired man. And this person is going to throw a wrench in, and so she controls the campaign. She's going to talk to the King of America like this, like they pulled him over for having tinted windows. You're a criminal like anybody else. No, bitch. He's the King of America, you stupid bitch. Go back to Jamaica.
Look, man. Anybody, first of all, anybody in the United States of America that has the basic educational capacity of a third grader would know that America put bullet holes in people who told us we're going to have a king. That's why we got America. Individuals told us, Britain, no, y'all going to have a king. We wanted our independence. They said, no, you're going to have a king. And what happened? We put bullet holes in them. We sent them home holy as hell. Whole lot of them went home that came over here. To put king in America in the same sentence is just retarded because they don't go together. Period. And these people could stop, man. You know good and well y'all do not. Y'all know good and well Donald Trump dirty. That's why y'all like him. He dirty. Okay? The man been accused of rape. Y'all still with him. He says on Hollywood Access tape, on one of their buses, how he walk up to women and just grab them by the pussy. But y'all make the world believe y'all don't have daughters, sisters, a mother that might say, what the F is you doing? Anybody else do that to one of y'all family members, y'all know what y'all would do to them. Don't let a gun be close. Because that person's brains would be everywhere. Stop freaking playing. But he could say this, but y'all still with him. I've heard some of y'all dumbasses say he could murder somebody on the White House steps and you'll still be with him. Donald Trump right now is facing 91 felony counts over 4 states. I don't think y'all understand the magnitude of even what that fucking means. there is gangs in America combined that don't have 91 felony counts. And the majority of his is life imprisonment. Let me show y'all something right now. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all something. What we looking at, y'all, right now. These are the head of the 5 mafia families in the United States, all indicted by Rudy Giuliani back in the late 70s, early 80s. They were all looking at cases. Okay? Let me show you these individuals. This is Joe Bonanno right here. Boss of the Bonanno crime family. The Bonanno crime family of organized crime. Here go another one. Profaci. Okay? Of the Colombo family. Okay? He had his own family in New York when Lucky Luciano was out here. When Lucky Luciano was in America. Way back in the 30s before they eventually wind up deporting him. Okay? Let's take a look at another one. Big Paul Castellano, boss of the Gambino crime family. Now, we all know who he is. He's the boss that was gunned down famously, you know, by John Gotti and Sammy Bull Gravano outside of Sparks Steakhouse in a takeover. Big Paul Castellano. Here is Fat Tony Salerno right here. Fat Tony Salerno went to prison for life for being the boss of the Genovese crime family. He went to jail for life, and he wasn't even a boss. He was a figurehead. Vincent the Chin Gervonta was the boss, walking around, acting like he was crazy, in house robes, arguing with fire hydrants, playing crazy. And so they went after him, thinking he was the boss, but he was not the boss. Here's Ducks right here. Tommy Gigliano. Called them Ducks. Lucchese crime family. Started by Tommy Lucchese. Let's look how many indictments they had. That's the bosses of the 5 freaking crime families, y'all. Let's look how many counts they had. Look at this. It says, the reputed godfathers of New York City 5 mafia families have been indicted by a federal grand jury on charges of participating in a commission that governed mob operations. Prosecutors announced today. Look at this. The 15-count indictment names Fat Tony Salerno, Big Paul Castellano, Antonio Ducks Corello. Look at this. Look at this. Look, man. You got the Genoveses, the Gambinos, the Luccheses, the Colombos, Bonannos. 5 families of organized crime, and they only came to 15 counts. Trump got 91 goddamn counts. He's got 5 times more. One man got 5 times more criminal accounts on him, felony accounts on him right now, indictments on him right now, than the 5 families of organized crime. They're organized crime. They're committing crime every freaking day, yo. Every day. They're committing crime. You know what? Truth is, they with Trump for a reason. Because he symbolizes something to them. Just like Trump know he could use them. Because they have this sort of bond created. And it's ugly. It's ugly. I'll be the first one to tell you. Trump ain't shit, yo. He's not. People have died because of this man. And he hasn't showed up at one family's funeral, offered them money. The young lady who was in the Air Force that was shot on January 6th in the Capitol. How many times can you say Trump mentioned her name? How many times have he called her family and said, how y'all doing? For real. And he's taking money from y'all. That if you die in his name, your kids won't get, your family won't get, they have to struggle. If you don't have insurance policy, you're going to have to bury your ass. And he's not going to give a fuck, yo. He's not shit. Here's another reason why I say Trump ain't shit. All them people from January 6th that went down to the Capitol, so-called in his name, and showed out, broke laws, went to prison. He hasn't paid for any of their legal fees. He didn't pardon any of these individuals. We know who he pardoned. The brown-skinned people that they don't like. Lil Wayne, Kodak Black. The worst of the brown people they don't like. Look at the 91 count of indictments that Trump got. And all of the people who caught up in this and facing these indictments with him. Because they try to help him steal an election that he know he lost. And everybody around him knew he lost it too. All these individuals, he ain't paying for none of their legal fees. Nothing. Rudy Giuliani, who was one of the most vocal individuals for Trump. Legal cases, TV interviews, everything. He was head deep. Conspiracy theory and all about how the election got stolen. The man, like $3 million in debt with legal fees, went to Trump and asked Trump for some money, and Trump didn't give him shit. And by the way, Trump is raising millions of dollars off y'all. You individuals who claim to be Trump supporters because y'all love Trump. You know what? Let me stop myself right now. Because y'all know me. When I start going in and get to preaching, I will get to preaching. So I'm going to cut this one short and just let y'all know the most important message I want to get out there to y'all. Watch yourselves, watch your back. Because you got people out here that think like this. You don't already seen the evidence of it. I'm not going to tell you, don't go to the club. Don't be watching Dancing with the Stars or football or whatever you like. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm just going to say make sure the game. Listen. Make sure you got a plan with that joint close to your hand. You know what I'm saying? Because you got individuals out here thinking like this dude. End the story, okay? Just want to bring y'all that little piece of news. Love y'all. You know, peace, love, prosperity to all y'all. I miss doing this. This is my passion, doing these videos. I'll be back to see y'all again. Love y'all. Y'all have a great weekend.